Hello lovely people out there, how are we all doing? I hope everybody is alright, fine, dandy, doing not too bad, or as well as you can anyway, because sometimes that is what we can hope for. So, hope everyone's alright. Now, what have I got for you today? You've seen the picture, you've seen the title, you know what I'm bringing you. So excited about this. It is the Magnatone Vibrosonic Makeup Blending Brush. Yeah. So I got this from Argos and I had a £30 voucher. So that made this £40. I got it because I'm always looking for anything that is going to save me time, save me energy, make my life a little bit easier. And this is supposed to do that. I have opened it briefly, but let's open it together. If you want to see how this works and if it's going to make my face amazing, then I'd love it if you could just give me a quick thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, send this video out to all your friends, family, whoever, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Okay, let's get into the video. So it comes like this. On the back it says some things. It says, blend up, flawlessly blends makeup and stimulates skin for a naturally healthier finish. It's makeup naturally better, glides over skin to apply makeup like a pro whilst gently massaging to give the softest, most natural airbrushed effect that's healthier for the skin and free from clumping, clogged pores, edge lines and streaks, and I certainly need some help with that. It massages skin and helps reduce appearance of pores through makeup. 200 vibrosonic movements per second, flawlessly blends better than hands. Used with any powder and liquid makeup. Smart travel power lock, prevents unwanted battery drainage. Smooth blend head, no clumping, no edge lines, no streaks. It has 2 speeds and a cleaning mode. It has USB charging, 2 hours of charging equals 100 minutes of use, and it has antibacterial fibres to protect the skin from cross-contamination. So we've got the very nice holographics on the box. And here it is. I have taken it out just so that I could charge it, basically. And this is what it looks like. And this is the brush, and it is so soft. Oh, it's so nice. And this bit on the top kind of wiggles a bit, I guess, so that it moves with your face. You get a USB charging wire, and you get a booklet. If you register the product, it gives you £5 off at Magnatone website. You can spend it on anything, so it gives you all the instructions. And it says, for foundation, blend. Use on base layers to blend foundation, primers, stick foundation, BB, CC creams and tinted moisturisers. And then it's got airbrush mode. You press it twice. Used to blend and diffuse blushes, shadows, blusher, bronzer and powder colours to achieve a natural finished effect. Perfect for contouring, shading, strobing, highlighting, blush, bronze and even eyeshadow. Foundation layers for a natural no makeup look. BB cream, CC cream, other light makeup. Apply a small dot of product to the brush head and switch to blend mode. Apply product all over face by sweeping upwards and outwards. For medium coverage, dip the brush head into the product or apply to the back of your hand. For full coverage, and make a full makeup base for a professional studio look, it wants you to use for primer, liquid foundation, stick foundation, compact foundation and concealer. Apply product to face in small dots, adding more dots in places where more coverage is needed. Add dots of darker or lighter shades to small areas for highlighting and contouring effects. Switch to brush to blend mode and move brush around face until product is completely blended. So I think you would dot around your foundation, put that on, and then you would put on your concealer and your contour, and then you would put it in blend mode and do it all in one. And it gives you all these pictures of what it expects. So the ones right at the bottom, the 2 bottom ones, are in professional blend mode. So I am going to use my L'Oreal True Match. I think this is kind of medium coverage, right? I thought I'll try a dot on the brush and see how we go with it. Just this much on, and it says hold it in the middle so you can get control. Right, let's look in the mirror. Oh, that feels so funny on my face. And it just says brush upwards and outwards. Now this makes me think this would work better with powder, because I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny bit of makeup on my face, but mostly it's on the brush. Oh, switch off. So I'm going to just put it directly on my face. I think that'll be better. Right, let's see how it goes now. I don't want to press too hard either, because I'd be pressing a lot harder if it was a brush. This is a liquid foundation, obviously, and it does say for liquid foundations to use the other setting. It does feel so nice though. It just feels like I'm having a massage on my head. Oh, it's even nice on my eye. Oh, that's so good. Ah, makes me want to sneeze on my nose though. You can also get various different heads for this. So you can get like a lighter head, you know, the ones that have got like different length bristles. I wonder if I'm supposed to be going faster. I'm actually doing a primer test at the moment, so if you're thinking this side of my face doesn't look as smooth as the other, that's because I've got no primer on it. But looking at my face, I would say that is on. Let's just turn that off for a second. Off. What do we think? Well, it's definitely on. It's definitely covered up my face. My redness is pretty good. I feel like this is really a nice, even, light coverage. I think my skin looks really velvety. I wonder what you can see, but I feel like my skin looks really velvety. And it feels really even. I don't think I've missed any bits. Because this is the problem, I always miss bits around here. But let's just see what it looks like if I've just changed it so that it's the special extra blending thing. It feels so nice. And I feel like if you're alone in a hotel room, this could have bonus potential, if you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to put some, sorry, I'm going to put some on the other side of my face, and I'm going to go straight into the full coverage look. It says, apply product to face in small dots, adding more dots in places where the more coverage is needed, as in picture 4, which is like this one here with the dots. You can see that. Then it says, add dots of darker or lighter shades in smaller areas for highlighting and contouring effects. Switch brush to blend mode. But do you think that's after you've put your base makeup on or not? I'm trying to see if there's any actually. No, I think all the foundation's gone. Doesn't seem to be on the brush. If I go from here, where my concealer would be, to here, and it will go from concealer to foundation to contour, won't it make a mess? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to put my concealer on and my contour on, and then try blending those two. Just I guess I need to be a bit more careful about where I want it to go. I wasn't even going to put this much makeup on today, but I guess I am. Just going to get my contour. Right, so I'm going to go into blend mode, 1, 2, and it's going to start here. I did let this sit on my face, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up looking a bit blobby because it has dried a bit. But then that is what I often do. Right, let's hit into that contour area now, because this is what I was concerned about, having two bits together. I suppose in a way it works on top of them, so it's massaging them into your skin rather than brushing them. Let's do this chin line here. That's why I don't know how fast you can go. Maybe if you skate along the surface you can go quite fast, but if I push it, but I don't think you're supposed to push, I think it definitely is a skating situation. Oh, it's so weird. I've used this Korean contour, though I normally would like a powder contour, just because I thought, why not make it as difficult as possible for myself? Okay, that's blended out quite nicely up there. Right, let's go back to this contour line then. Contour from Hill. What do you think? Right, I think, but then I do want it right there, don't I? Because that's where I painted it on. And I always think it looks much worse on camera until I do it later, and then I'm like, oh, it looks fine. So we have definitely got some contour here. Oh, it feels smooth. I think this is okay. It's definitely blended out up there. And yeah, this is so weird. I cannot work this out if I like it or loathe it or think it's too slow. I'm going to add a few pumps to it now and try it on this side of the face, just to see what happens, because it does say you can do it, but then maybe this liquid foundation doesn't count as light. It does say you can do it by dipping into the product, which is essentially the same as, but I guess you'd have to do repeated dips. Feels so good, especially over a tired eye. And always upwards, which is something I often forget when I'm applying makeup. A little bit more on down here, and I don't know, actually I feel like it's really done a good job. I feel like I've probably used less than I normally use, but I just want to keep applying it on really. So really has done a good job. Right, we're going into Super Blend airbrush mode. Seriously need to do a heavy mask tonight. My skin is really not looking its best. I think this does look very velvety. You know, like sometimes you put it on with a brush and then you do it with a beauty blender. I feel like this is giving the same result. Right, so I just went to look in the other mirror and I really think it looks really nice, really smooth, really flawless. I am really impressed. But this is what always happens to me. Like, in the real world, looking here, can't really see. So, shall we blend that out? Because I look a state. speed this bit up. What I've learnt so far is that it will cut out after it's been on for a while, but you can turn it pretty much straight back on within, like, I turned it on 20 seconds later. So I'm not worried about that. I guess it was like, you're taking too long. I think it works better when the makeup is fresh and wet. So I'm just going to go in with the blending bit to do my, whatever this is, concealer. Because on the other side I left it for a bit, and I think that made it harder to blend. It is a bit difficult just getting under the eye, because obviously this brush is an overall foundation brush really. But you see I put on some blusher as well, because I wanted to see how that was going to work into this contour, and I've used sort of a cream blush, and I've used powder on this side because I wanted to see how that would work. I feel like this might actually save my life with contour, because, well, let's just say I'm not the best at blending out to my satisfaction. I also put some on this side, so let's just ease that on back. The thing is, I think the product doesn't really move, which in some ways is great, because if you are going to do concealer in one area and contour in another, you don't want it to move all over the place. But I like to sweep my blush back up here, so I guess what I would do is it is moved back a tiny bit. I would dot it all the way along and then blend it, but that's definitely blended that out. Does that look similar-ish? Considering I use different products, and I just put a bit under my chin. But yeah, I think definitely use it when it's fresh on your face. So I'll use this light again because I can't see. And it will be better. I really like this. I really like this. Like, I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about it. But I really like it. You might get very slightly less control. So I don't know if I would use it for like all my makeup. Only foundation is coming off on this now. No wonder no colour, because there we go. It's covered in foundation. I do think it makes my blusher, which is quite bright, nicely blended in. I would just very slightly deal with this area with a brush, but it's just the very corner, and it's not, oh, I've got sleep in my eyes already. It's just the very corner, and it's really not that bad. It's negligible, shall we say. Is that the word? Okay, I am gonna put like some eyebrows on, put some powder on, all that jazz, and I'll be back. Okay, so I feel better now. I've got a bit of eyebrow on, I've got a little bit of highlight on, hopefully not too much, just enough to show a little shine. But yeah, I feel really, really happy. I think this is a great purchase. I feel like my skin looks pretty much as good as it can get. I can't wait to see this back on camera, to be honest. And yeah, I really think it does what it says on the tin, and I'm interested in getting some different brush heads to see what they do and how they're going to work. So I just think my skin just looks really velvety, and I haven't actually powdered the rest of it or set it yet. Let me just do that while I'm talking to you. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think it's a good investment? Okay, it's an outlay, but then if you think if you buy a brush kit, that costs something, doesn't it? Oh, I've got it on my top. Why do I always do this to myself? You know, if you're going to buy some quality brushes for something, they can cost a bunch of money. And yes, okay, you get a set, you don't get one, but in essence, this is a brush for your primer, it's a brush for your moisturiser, it's a brush for your foundation, it's a brush for your blusher, it's for your contour. So it is a lot of brushes in one. And as you saw, I'm just trying to see if there's any colour left. No. Like, I feel pretty confident if I then go in with the blusher, it's not going to matter if I go back to foundation or if I go to contour. It's being moved around on my face rather than completely getting soaked up in the brush. I feel like I had to use less than I normally do, especially a foundation. I always get these no-go zones on my face. See, look, there's the patch, there's the patch. You just think, why? What are you doing there, patch? No, I think it's fine. She says putting more stuff on. It's fine. I think this is high def approved. I think if you have got the funds, if somebody wants to get it for you for your birthday, if you get some vouchers, there's other places you can get it from, like direct from the website, or you can get it from Very, you can get it from other places. Yeah, if you like it, you should try it, because I think for me it's been a good addition to my makeup arsenal. And anything that makes it easier for me. So it wasn't the quickest maybe, but then sometimes the quicker I go, the more trouble I have, and then if I have trouble, then it's not fun because I have to redo my makeup anyway. And what is the point of doing it quickly if you have to redo your face or you're rushing to do something? I think this side, once I got the hang of it, was easier to like get everything on. And I'm happy with it anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in telling you about well, it's not like a brand new product, but a product that might be new to you, and to see whether you might enjoy using it for yourself. Until I see you next time, take care of each other and yourselves and live every moment well. Bye.